Hi guys. Today we're on chapter 23, which is called the Timinator's Judgment Day. So to be ready for this, you have to remember that Timmy has caused a big problem. He's been using his mother's Segway, which he calls the failure mobile. He's not allowed to use this. And the last time that he used it, it got stolen from where he was. So now he doesn't even have it, and he hasn't told his mother about this. Chapter 23. Surrounded by dingoes, buried alive, doing math. These are just 3 of the horrific places I'd rather be than the place I currently am, which is standing next to the furious rage that is my mother in the garage. "Where is it, Timmy?" she shouts. "Where is my Segway?" "What are you doing out here?" I answer. "Cleaning out the garage," she says. "And I want to know where that Segway is." "Why are you cleaning out the garage?" "Timmy, tell me where that Segway is." My left eye twitches, then my right. It is something that happens when I'm nervous. "I don't know." She says nothing. I say nothing. And it is then that I see the fury disappear from her eyes, replaced by something worse, something I cannot surmount. Mom tears. I shout out the first desperate thing that pops into my large brain. "Molly Moskins needed it for a play!" This stuns my mother and me. "Who's Molly Moskins?" she asks, wiping the corner of one eye. "An annoying girl who smells like a tangerine," I want to say. Tangerine. But I don't say that. I say this. "A girl in my class. She's putting on a school play, and the main character drives a Segway. Don't ask me, it's her lousy play." My mother pauses, her frustration subsiding. "Well, you should have asked, because it wasn't yours to loan." "I know," I tell her. "Mistakes were made." "Well, when can she return it?" "Next week," I blurt out. "When the play is over." Stupid me. I should have said next month. Bought more time. Those mom tears have clouded my judgment. "Fine, but it better be returned that day." I saunter out of the garage, trying to avert suspicion. Give my mom a quick wave. Dumb move. I never wave. Get it together, man. Once out of her sight, I run for it. I know that I have to get to Molly Moskins before she does. Get our story straight. Granted, my performance wasn't pretty, but it worked. And at least it adhered to my brilliantly conceived plan concerning the missing failure mobile. Lie, 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 and lie. Chapter 24. The Furry Burrito. I do not like Senor Burrito. She is Molly Moskins' cat, and every time I turn my head, she dunks her paw into my tea. "She likes you," says Molly Moskins. "That's how she shows it." I am tolerating this because I need Molly Moskins, need her to corroborate my lie. So I am on her porch, and we are having a tea party. "We should have a tea party once a week. It would be marvelously splendorific," shouts Molly, displaying her tendency to use words that do not exist. She has been so excited from the moment I showed up at her door that she has not stopped yapping. I have not even had the chance to tell her that her female cat is a señora, not a señor. "Molly, we need to talk about something." Oh, I love to talk, she says, pointing at my hat. Do you like biscuits? I turn my face to her, staring directly into those bizarrely mismatched pupils. Molly Moskins, my agency needs you. Ooh, she says. A modeling agency? You probably want me for my eyes. No, Molly, I explain. It's not a modeling agency. It's a detective agency. As I say this, I hear a sploosh. It is Senor Burrito, and she has taken advantage of my head turn to dunk 2 paws into my tea. Molly, my agency solves major international crimes. It is on the verge of being a multi-billion-dollar corporation, the largest of its kind. I let that sink in. Her mismatched eyes widen. I love biscuits, she says, pointing at my hat again. I stand up to leave. You're wasting my resources, Molly, and I have cases to solve. I'll show myself out. But before I can walk down the porch steps, she rushes to block my way. The sudden movement sends tangerine smell everywhere. Don't leave, shouts the tangerine girl. I have cases, lots of cases. She grabs my hand and runs inside toward her bedroom, where she slides open her closet door. My shoes are missing. Behind her is a large shoe organizer. It is filled with dozens of shoes. Well, not all of them are missing, but many of them, someone international stole them. Finally, an international case. I return to the porch table to take copious notes, the first of which is this: do not leave Senor Burrito unattended. Chapter 25. No jet for you. You cannot rent an F-16 fighter jet. At least, that's what they'll tell you if you and your polar bear walk into an Army recruitment center. Nor will they give you a Chinook helicopter. I explain that I am only going to level a bank, not even a classy one. I can give you this, the Army recruiter says, pointing to the water cooler and handing me a Dixie cup. Total licks his lips. Sir, it appears you don't understand, I tell him. I've declared all-out war against the evil one. He looks up from his paperwork. I stare back at him. She's a 4-foot-tall menace to society. He rubs his eyes. Listen, son, I've got work to do. If you're interested in joining the Army, come see me when you're 18. What did I expect from the same government officials who affixed me to the mailbox? God knows what the evil one has told them about me. The lies, the defamatory statements. Surely she has attempted to frame me as a loon, which is why I wore the shirt I wore to the recruiting center that day. I am not a loon. Sadly, my business partner took no such steps to ensure that he too made a good first impression. I tried to explain to him that this was the Army, an army with rigorous weight requirements. 185 pounds, ideal. And he didn't fit them. 1,500 pounds, one big fatty. But no, the big guy refused to lose weight. So when we walked into the recruiting office to rent a fighter jet, wham, we made a sloppy first impression, just like I told him we would. I think when my all-out war with the weevil bun is over, I'll do the poor mammal a favor, like send him to business school. Maybe there they'll teach him what a Dixie cup is. And maybe the next time we walk into an Army recruiting center, we won't get kicked out again for doing this. All right, guys. Next time we'll be on chapter 26. See you then.